Hi Curious and welcome back. It is nothing new that since they were young, the kids of Will Smith and his wife Jada were everywhere. They had both acted alongside their father in movies, with some roles bigger than others, and both had released their own music, with Willow's first single, Whip My Hair, being one of the most popular tracks back in 2010. Though as time went by, it seems that it was Willow that has come more and more into the limelight while her brother stayed in the back. She has often made headlines due to some of her revelations on the Red Table Talk, and recently it has been no different. What has the 20-year-old singer said that once again put her name in the headlines? Does Willow think her mother should get with a woman? Should her marriage to Will fail? And while she has been constantly making headlines, what has her brother Jaden been doing? Stay with us to find out the latest information about the Smith family and what they have been up to. But before we continue, don't forget to turn on the notifications and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our future videos. Since the 20-year-old began co-hosting the Facebook Watch talk show Red Table Talk in 2018 alongside her mother Jada Pinkett Smith and grandmother Adrienne Banfield-Norris, she has often made headlines for some of the things that she had talked about, many of them quite shocking. The women are very honest on the show, talking about things that some people wouldn't share between friends, let alone with your mother and grandmother, such as a discussion with regards to the adult film industry. But at times these revelations even surprised the hosts themselves, such as when 2 years ago Willow had revealed that she used to hurt herself when she was just 9 years old. If you want to know exactly what had happened and what the singer revealed, you can check out our previous video on the topic. But for now, make sure to stay with us until the very end to find out why she has been making headlines once again. And while some of the things they talk about shock sometimes not only the viewers but the hosts, their show has been praised for talking about topics that affect women that are sometimes considered taboo to talk about. Watching this young singer, it is clear that she is no longer the young girl who sang about whipping her hair, and that is evident by the brand new single that she has released recently, and in which she shows off a completely different side to herself as a musician. Transparent Soul is the first single from her forthcoming album, and it leans heavily into pop punk, with many noting that it could very much be a song that was sang by Paramore or Blink-182. And here they are somewhat right, as the song does feature Travis Barker, Blink's drummer. And it seems that this song might have been somewhat of a lesson for this singer, as in an interview with Complex, she said, "It was the song that proved to me that I need to let go of the insecurities I had about making a project of this genre." But over the several years, it seems that she has done a lot of growing and has come more to the public eye than her older brother did, and all her successes have most certainly paid off for her financially. According to The Richest, following the financial lead in that household are her parents, who have a combined net worth of around $400 million, and then is her older brother Jaden with a net worth of $9 million, and while Willow's estimated worth lags a bit compared to her family at $6 million, it is an impressive amount for someone under the age of 21 who has forged their own path in Hollywood and managed to hit that millionaire status at such a young age. Through her career, especially appearing on Red Table Talk with her mother and grandmother, as well as other guests, she has not shied away from talking about her personal life, which many would be too embarrassed to talk about with their own parents, even as adults. Following the troubles in Will and Jada's marriage, about which we have a video that you can watch by clicking on the link above, it seems that young Willow is thinking ahead for her mother and had told her that should her marriage to her father fail, she could very much see her with a woman. If you are a little confused, then let us start with what the episode of that show was about. As some of you might have guessed it, the topic of the episode was talking about orientation and relationships. While Willow had previously come out as bisexual in 2019, in the episode she talked more about her feelings and experiences. She admitted that while she hasn't been in love with a woman yet, she could definitely feel like it could happen because she had strong feelings for women before. Back in 2019, she explained that she loves men and women equally, adding that she focuses a lot on emotional connection. It seems that this particular topic of the episode was something that the 20-year-old anticipated, because as Jada revealed during the episode, she was told by her youngest child that she could see her with a woman if her marriage to Will Smith ever ended. And at that, she expressed her surprise and asked her daughter to clarify. This is exactly what she did, because as you will learn in a moment, this young adult is not afraid to speak about her feelings and experiences. Being frank and honest with her mother, she said, "That feeling that you get when you're with your sisters, that understanding and that acceptance and that softness, I feel like is very appealing, specifically to me." And while Pinkett Smith might not have been convinced that she could ever romantically connect with a woman, she isn't ready to rule out the possibility, admitting that when she was Willow's age, she was infatuated with women. It seems, though, that in the latest episode of Red Table Talk and Willow's openness, the family had reached another topic and revelation that had everyone talking, and that is because the singer had opened up about her decision to be in a polyamorous relationship. For those of you who might not be aware, polyamory is having multiple emotional and/or romantic partners at the same time. And from the looks of things, her mother Jada seems to have a good grasp on the lifestyle, but Adrienne, her grandmother, had made it clear that she did not. Willow had explained that with polyamory, for her the main foundation is the freedom to create a relationship style that works best for the person, and not just stepping into monogamy, because that is what is expected and what everyone around says is the right thing to do. She had even explained that while doing research into polyamory, she found out that the reason most monogamous relationships and marriages lead to breakups and divorces is infidelity. Though while in the past she was linked to musician Tyler Cole, the two had never commented on the rumors, and it seems that they are just good friends. Of course, this led to some discussion, especially from Adrienne, who didn't really understand it and said that to her, it all seemed like he had everything to do with intimate relations. Willow explained that it's not the case and that she was introduced to this through a, and we quote, non-sexual lens. Jada was ready to support her daughter, pointing out that it is her lifestyle and as long as she is clear what she wants, she won't intervene, adding that she is aware there is plenty of beauty that sits outside of the conventional boxes. But then throughout the episode, Adrienne kept defending traditional marriages, warning her daughter and granddaughter against condemning those who enjoy marriage as it is today. Though Pinkett Smith was quick to point out that polyamory isn't about changing a paradigm that works for people, but just simply another option for people to explore. But as the episode went on, even Adrienne revealed that she and her fourth husband had actually talked about polyamory at one point and discussed whether that was something that they wanted to explore, but stressed that practicing monogamy is a choice just like polyamory. The conversation also shifted to the idea of marriage in general, to which Willow had stated that the history of it really irked her, especially what it had represented over the years, especially for women. She added that the only way she would get married is she and her partner or partners wanted to help people and needed to put their finances together in order to make that vision happen. So curious, that is some strong opinions on relationships and marriage from the Smith family. What do you think about polyamorous relationships? Though while it seems that the family has no qualms about sharing all the personal life stories on their show, it turns out that Jaden and Willow might not actually be that fond of their mother, sometimes sharing a little bit too much in the show. While Jada and Will are happy that the series has found so much success as they're able to showcase the imperfect marriage and family struggles others can relate to, the kids might have found it a bit embarrassing. Last year, a source had revealed to OK Magazine that some of the things Jada has been talking about have had the kids fed up and that they are worried that their family would become a laughingstock and that they had wanted their mother to stop. Though things might have changed for Willow, as you can see, she herself is often on the show, sharing things herself. Do you think she's doing this to share a message to a younger generation? But what about her brother Jaden? Well, she has been in the headlines constantly over the past few months. What has her brother been up to? Well, it seems that for the most part, Jaden has been busy with work within the fashion industry and trying to make clothing as sustainable as possible. Most recently, he has begun work with sportswear brand New Balance to debut unique sneakers that have been crafted with recycled and surplus materials. He has also teamed up with Levi's for a sustainable campaign. While, just like his sister, he has been working on his music throughout the years, it seems that helping others and the environment is what he truly had found his calling. We can't forget to mention how in 2019, for his 21st birthday, Jaden went around downtown LA in his I Love You food truck giving out free vegan meals to the homeless, an act that many had praised and Peter had even called him an inspiration. But when downtown LA is concerned, his desire to help others has also got him and his non-profit 501c3.org to team up with Kind Human and Homeless Healthcare to install a water box in Skid Row to provide clean drinking water. The box is at the refresh spot, which provides community access to restrooms, showers, and laundry facilities, and with his team, up to 21-year-old wanted to shed light on their work. And while many have discussed the fact that while Willow was allegedly uncomfortable with the red table talk and the family oversharing things, it seems that she has now truly embraced the show, and now not only tries to educate her mother and grandmother on topics such as polyamory and hurting yourself, but also informs the audience. And as for her older brother, it seems that he has been dedicating himself more and more to social activism and trying to help others in any way that he can. I'm so curious, what are your thoughts on the family? Were you shocked by Willow's confession? Did you know what polyamory was before? Did you know some of the things that Willow had previously revealed on the show? What are your thoughts on Jaden's charitable work? Let us know in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our future videos. Until next time.